What's up? I am making a video for the first time in more than a month. It's like a month and a half almost at this point. Because I've been gone. I've been doing lots of things. And bonus points to anyone who can name what I just played on the trombone right there. It's a little bit esoteric, a little bit out there, but I'm sure some of you guys, some of you nerds out there know what I just played. Anyway, so I just played something on trombone. I'm going to talk now for a while because that's what's in my script. So it's been a while since I made a video, a month and a half, and like a ton of stuff has happened in that span of time that I feel like, you know, I don't want to like make these my vlog, but I feel like you guys should know about because they influence what I talk about and what I play. So there it is. I think really close to after I made my last video, I played euphonium on Janacek Sinfonietta. I played second euphonium on Janacek Sinfonietta with the Los Angeles Philharmonic for the season finale concerts. I played a bunch of rehearsals and 5 performances, I think. 3 performances. I can't remember actually at this point. But it was amazing. The euphonium part's not super hard. You only play in the last movement. You play kind of the same notes over and over again. But, you know, it still has to be a pretty high level for the LA Phil. And I thought it went really well, and it was super fun. And it was one of the best musical experiences of my life. And I'm sure you guys can understand why. It was really cool. Of course, I'm playing euphonium, which is like not my favorite thing, but you know, I'll take it. I'm playing something with Los Angeles Philharmonic. So right after that, you know, I did some classes. You know, I finished all my stuff up at UCLA, did a studio recital, which was a little bit iffy coming into it because I had not memorized my piece well enough. And I memorized it pretty much perfectly in one day, just for the studio recital. And it went really well, and it was a good way to end my time at UCLA. But that was still scary, and I'll probably talk about preparation in some future video. I actually tried to make one about that a few weeks ago, and I couldn't get through it. It's a kind of a lengthy thing to talk about. And then after that, of course, I graduated from UCLA. We had graduation. I played at it. It was really fun, and I'm done with my master's. So I'm now, once I get my degree, which hasn't quite happened yet. They have to it has to be on the internet, on the website, saying, you got your degree. I will be a master of trombone, master of bass trombone. So that's also pretty cool. And then, of course, right after that, I moved in with Pacific Crest and started teaching, you know, full time. My first, I went in 2 or 3 weeks after the kids moved in. So not right away, and I was brass caption head for a week for the first 3 shows and a bunch of other stuff. So that was pretty fun. Also really stressful. Being the top dog is not as fun as being a euphonium tech like I was last year. Much more responsibility, and it's good for me. It's more fulfilling, but it's not as fun. Those are 2 different things. And that's okay. And then, of course, I've been on tour for the last month, straight up, just the last month. So I just got off yesterday from San Antonio, flew back to LA, and I'm here in LA right now. And I have a week off, and then I'm back on for another 2 weeks until the end of the tour. In the middle of that time that I was on tour, about a month ago, actually, I went to International Trombone Festival in Redlands, California, because the drum corps was pretty close to that, and I could just kind of pop off and did ITF for 4 days. And I think I'll make another video maybe talking about ITF. I really wanted to kind of document ITF with a camera and stuff, but my stupid phone camera doesn't work anymore at all, and I just felt like it would be kind of weird for me to walk around with the video camera that I'm using now. And I kind of wanted to focus on just attending the festival. And I did a lot of really cool stuff. I played almost every instrument there, some different mouthpieces, stuff like that. I'll talk about that in a different video. I went to a lot of really good recitals. I went to a lot of really boring recitals that were played very well. I did a lot of cool stuff at ITF. That was a really fun time. And if you guys get a chance to go to a trombone festival, I would recommend it because it was very, very, very cool. I've been to the International Trombone and Tuba, or not Trombone and Tuba, Tuba and Euphonium Conference 10 years ago. And that was not nearly as cool. No offense to euphonium or tubas, euphonium players or tubas, but I was kind of burned out on euphonium and tuba after that. And after the trombone thing, I was just like, man, I want to play, I want to get better. It was really cool. And so I was there for a couple days and then went straight back on tour, and now here I am. That was just kind of like 4 little days in the middle of tour that I was off. That was kind of nice. And so I'm back here in LA again. I have a week off. I'm like here for 2 days and then I go to Atlanta and I stay with my family there for a little bit and then I'm back on tour. And during these 2 days, I'm playing with LA Phil again. I'm playing tenor trombone on Respighi's Pines of Rome, the offstage second trombone part. So this is twice now that I've subbed with LA Phil as an extra. I'm not even subbing in the orchestra, I'm subbing as an addition to the orchestra. So, you know, I'm not a member of the LA Phil, I'm not anything even close to that. I'm not on a level that would be considered able to be in the orchestra at this point, I don't think. But it's really cool to be able to play the extra parts that they need for these concerts. And of course this is going to be way too soon, but we're playing tomorrow night in the Hollywood Bowl. Respighi, John Williams, a bunch of other stuff, and I'm playing on Pines of Rome, which is going to be pretty cool. And the future, you can see from this, I can't move it because it's really heavy, but this is a U-Haul box. We're moving out of this place and moving into somewhere else in LA. Not too far away, but just closer to where places I can teach. I love where I live right now. Not that you guys know where that is, of course, but I just need to be closer to places I can teach. And that kind of brings you up to date. I have another video right after this one talking about my new toys. See you guys soon.